Exhale with a sigh. And again, deep inhale. Let it go. And one more. This is the Happy and Calm series. I'm so excited to be able to offer this to you. Thank you all for joining. Let's bring our palms together. You're welcome to sit however feels comfortable to you. Ideally, you're sitting in a cross-legged position with your sitting bones on a little cushion. Otherwise, again, you're welcome to be however is comfortable to you. So we have nerve endings in the palms of the hands and the bottoms of the feet. So let's soothe the nervous system by rubbing the palms against each other. Good, and let the hands come into stillness, barely touching. Close the eyes and notice the energy you've created. And draw this energy to your heart center, gently pressing the knuckles of the thumbs into the center of the heart and lifting it up. Nice tall spine. You can close the eyelids and draw your awareness to your third eye center in the middle of the forehead between the two eyebrows. This is said to be our home of inner wisdom, our inward seeing eye. And so as we tune in with the Adi mantra, Om, O-N-G, Om, Namo, Gurudev Namo, we're vibrating the pituitary gland behind this third eye. Om Namo, Gurudev Namo. I bow to the wisdom within me and the wisdom that exists everywhere around me. Let's inhale together. Exhale all the way out. And inhale for the Adi mantra. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale deeply, suspending this breath. And exhale all the way out. Setting an intention to remember and to feel the happiness and calm that always exists within. Asking it to come through in this moment and maybe through this week. Bringing one hand over the chest, one hand over the belly. And beginning long, deep breathing in and out through the nose. As you inhale, send the breath down into the chamber of your belly first. As the belly fills, then let the breath come up into the rib cage. As the ribs fill, let the chest fill. And as you exhale, try to release your breath from top to bottom, releasing the chest first, then the ribs, squeezing the belly out last. You can layer on the ujjayi, contracting the throat so you can hear your breath, sounding like the ocean. Now let's add the mantra Sat Nam as we breathe. Each time you inhale, hearing or mentally vibrating Sat, which means truth. As you exhale, vibrating Nam, which means I am. Keeping this breath and mantra as you bring the hands to the knees. And on your inhale, extend your spine forward. And on your exhale, flex it back. Developing your own rhythm. This can be slow, it can be fast. As the spine begins to warm up and become more supple, allow this to feel more like a movement instead of a destination forward or back. And maybe you can speed it up a little. Good, you're gently building energy. Let's do about 10 more seconds. Inhale deeply with your spine at center and lift the pelvic floor, Mula Bandha, inviting energy from the base of the spine to rise up through the crown. Exhale, relax, and imagine that energy washing back down to the tailbone. Bring your arms out to the sides and then bend the elbows, bringing your fingers to the fronts of your shoulders and your thumbs behind. Arms are parallel to the floor so that we can unlock the diaphragm. So try not to let them droop down. Inhale as you twist to the left. Exhale as you twist to the right. And again, this can be slow or fast. Let your head follow with it. Inhale, center. Gently lifting Mula Bandha. Opening through the crown of the head. 1,000-petal lotus at the crown. Exhale, let it go. Last seated warm-up. Let's come into Ego Eradicator. So your arms come up 60 degrees from the horizon. So if the horizon is parallel to the floor, this would be 45. And the angle matters. So you're up just a little bit from 45 at 60. And we're opening this meridian that is the long and large intestine. Your thumbs are reaching up towards the sky as you curl your fingertips in to the very first little mounds on the hands. Let's practice breath of fire. Stick your tongue out and begin to pant like a dog. Good, now continue this breath, but close the mouth and let it happen through the nose instead. Keep going, close the eyes and draw your attention up to the crown of the head. You're building energy above the head, between your thumbs, expanding your aura and your arc line. Good, little bit longer. You can always choose long, deep breathing instead. 10 seconds left. Inhale deeply, bring your thumb tips to touch each other over your head. Stretch your fingers up, squeeze your whole spine, squeeze all the way up through your fingers. Slowly exhale, let your straight arms pass out and down through your electromagnetic field, all the way to the earth. And just feel your space. Let's come up to standing. You can take your sheepskin or any blankets you might have on the mat off to the side for this moment. Heading through the toes. Inhale, reach your arms up so high that a little back bend happens. Exhale as you hinge at the hips, folding down. Good, and continue. Inhale, thinking Sat. Exhale, Nam. Let this mantra carry you and bring you closer to your truth within. Happiness and calm already being a part of your truth. Inhale up to center. Exhale, arms release down. Inhale, reaching over to the left with your right arm. Exhale, reach it over to the right. Good. Inhale left, exhale right. Opening these side waists like crescent moons. Good. Inhale to center. Exhale, let it go. Step your feet a little bit wider. Just for this moment, I'm going to teach you frog pose. This will be our last warm up before we come into our Kriya. So full frog pose looks like this. The heels come together and they're lifted and the fingertips are on the ground. We'll inhale to straighten the legs and bow. Exhale to squat down and lift the heart. Now, a great modification for this is to forget about the feet. Let the toes jut out a little bit and bring your hands to your knees. And you're exhaling to squat and lift the heart. And you're inhaling to fold. And again, you can make it look however you want. Just do what feels right for your body. Okay? Let's go. Inhale to fold. Exhale, squatting down, lift that heart. Good. Inhale, set. Exhale, nom. You'll probably feel these in the hips, but really they're working directly on the heart center. Good. Keep going. Couple more. Last one. Inhale deeply and gently squat down. Exhale, release. Let's come lying onto the back. You can place your sheepskin or blanket underneath you. Good. I always tend to teach this Kriya upon the new year. I think it's becoming a tradition. This is called the Nubhi Kriya. And the reason it's called that is because it opens your third chakra at your navel point, which is called Nubhi in Kundalini Yoga. So as you're lying on your back here, let's find the navel point, the Nubhi, by bringing your pointer finger over your belly button and then rest the rest of your fingers just below it. And where your pinky or ring finger end up, so just a couple inches below, just below your belly button, is your navel point. And in Kundalini Yoga, this is believed to be our third chakra, or at least the center point of our third chakra, and it's the element of fire. And our whole digestive system above this navel point is the fire element. And so you can start to picture a glowing sun here. And this fire can help us to burn off any old habits or pieces of ourselves that are keeping us from happiness, keeping us from that sense of peace, calmness. Begin to breathe as if you are breathing in and out through your navel point. So imagine that your breath is coming in and out through that point instead of through the nose. The arms are resting by the sides, or for more support for your back, you can tuck them underneath the body. Spreading through the toes and drawing your navel point down towards the earth. Inhale, lift your left leg straight up to the sky. Exhale, lower it down. Inhale, lift the right leg up. Exhale, lower it down. And keep going at your own pace. You can always take breaks and come back in when you're ready. Stay with your mantra, inhaling Sat, exhaling Nam. Inhale, lift both legs up to the ceiling. If it's possible, lift both of your arms up towards the ceiling as well, allowing your palms to face each other. Exhale as you lower both legs down to the ground. Inhale as you lift them up. You can always tuck those arms underneath the body again if you prefer. Good. Inhale, reach those toes up to the sky. Suspend your breath. Exhale, hug your knees into your chest tightly. Long, deep breaths here. Let your belly and ribs expand against the legs and against the earth as you breathe. On your next inhale, we'll open the arms out to the sides in a T. The legs stay together and they reach about 3 feet off the floor. So if you can see mine, they're extending not straight up towards the ceiling, but about at that 60-degree mark. Exhale, hug them back in. Powerful breath as you do this. Let that sun shine through the body as you open. Good. Spread through those toes, spread through the fingers. You have 30 seconds left. Let it evolve however feels natural. Ten seconds. Inhale deeply in the open version. Hold. Exhale, relax on the back. Let everything go. Hugging your left knee into your chest. Begin to lift and lower your straight right leg up and down fairly rapidly. Inhaling as the leg goes up, exhaling as it goes down. Good, and switch legs. One more time on each side, switch legs. And switch. Good, everyone. Inhale deeply. Exhale, let it go. Come up to standing. can stand right on your blanket or sheepskin, spreading through the toes. And bend your wrists so that they're like stop signs. As we did in our warm-up, reach up so high little back bend happens. And then exhale and fold, and at the bottom of the fold, at the bottom of your exhale, lift Mula Bandha, the pelvic floor. And then when you're ready, release it and inhale back up. Exhale, fold, lifting Mula Bandha. And keep going, finding your own rhythm, your own pace. And for these last 30 seconds, if it's comfortable, speed it up a notch. Keep it rhythmic. Keep it steady. Inhale, reaching up. Gently inviting energy up all the way through the fingers. Exhale, let it release down as the arms relax. Good job, everyone. Come sitting on your shins. With your hands on either side and a tiny bit in front of your knees. So you're a little bit like one of those lions that are on the roofs of temples. And we're going to flex the spine here. So let me turn sideways for you. Inhaling as you extend the spine forward. Exhaling as you flex it back. This movement in the spine begins to wash the brain with spinal fluid, washing the face, coming into a greater glandular balance and mental balance. Feel free to close the eyes here. Inhale deeply, lengthening the spine. tucking the chin, gazing at the third eye center. Exhale, interlace your hands behind your back. You're sitting on your shins. If this is not comfortable, feel free to just let the legs go out long. Either way, hands are reaching behind you and they're lifting away from the earth. Long, slow, deep breaths. You might feel the cheeks begin to flush. This brings great energy to the face, drawing inner beauty forward. Last breath here. Inhale deeply, lengthening through the spine, Mula Bandha lifting. Exhale, let the arms relax. And release your legs out long in front of you. The full expression of this next pose is something that my body finds impossible, but I'll show it to you just so that if you can come into it, you're welcome to. The hands are on either side of you, and you're trying not to lean back at all. And the legs are lifting up towards the sky. It will look similar to this. Great modifications. Hold the legs. Okay, so you can hold right underneath the thighs. You could even have one lifted at a time and alternate them. Or maybe both are lifting. Long, deep breaths. Shoulders are relaxing, heart is lifting. Remember, your breath is reaching your belly and your ribs, the back of the ribs, not just the chest. Really breathe low into the bowl of the pelvis. Maybe gazing at those big toes. Good, you guys. Nice modifications. Just a few more breaths here. And inhale. Come into your best possible version of this pose. Exhale, let the knees bend, feet come down. Two poses left. You beginners are doing great. Good job. Hands can be here for the full version and the feet are hovering over the floor. Modify by holding on to the shins or even just letting the feet rest on the floor. Okay. And then add breath of fire, panting like a dog through the nose. Keep going. Nice tall spine, allowing energy to move, energy to build. Chin tucked slightly so the back of the neck is long. Ten seconds left. Inhale deep. Get even taller. Exhale, let it go. Last one. Let your legs come out long in front of you and begin to make an offering to fold. And just notice where the hands can comfortably rest on the body. Maybe it's the shins, the ankles, or maybe it's the toes. If it's the toes, you're welcome to come into yogi toe lock. First two fingers wrap around the big toe. Otherwise, just choose to be here. It's more important to be comfortable than it is to be holding on to the toes. Ready? We're going to lengthen in this posture. So inhale and begin to press the legs gently towards the earth as you lengthen your spine up towards the sky. Chin tucks towards the notch of the neck. Close the eyelids and gaze at the third eye center, the home of inner wisdom. Your body is like an instrument that we've been tuning throughout this practice this evening. And now we're going to chant the word hum, H-U-M, which means we, moving from that singular place of I or thyself into the collective oneness. Hum. Let's inhale together. Let this vibration move through the whole body. Three more. Inhale. Exhale, relax. And come lying onto your back in Shavasana, maybe covering the body with a blanket, using any props that you might like. Let your legs be slightly separated and allow the arms to rest on either side with the palms facing up. Let all the effort of this practice go. Allow all the effort of life to go. And for this moment, can you give up? Can you surrender just for this moment? beginning to deepen your breath. Gently rubbing the thumb against the tips of the fingers, and wiggling fingers and toes. Making little circles at the wrists and the ankles. In each direction. And stretching the arms up over the head, getting long. Hugging the knees into the chest and rocking them around. In Kundalini Yoga, we come out in a very specific way from Shavasana in order to keep the energy that we've created in the body with us as long as possible. So keep a hold of your right knee and let your left leg relax out long. And take this right knee across the body into a twist. We call this a cat stretch. And then switch legs and take a cat stretch, twisting in the other direction. And draw both knees back in. And let the soles of your feet touch each other. The knees will be wide. And we're going to rub the soles of our feet against each other. And at the same time, rub your palms against each other. So you'll feel like a little bug rubbing feet and hands together. Let the feet go and let your hands come over your eyes. You can open your eyes into the darkness of the hands. And slowly let the hands start to come up over the eyes. Letting your face and maybe your whole body receive this energy. You can even sweep the hands over the body or through your aura. And then rock up and down on the spine to come to seated. Our mantra for this series is Wahe Guru, Wahe Guru, Wahe, Wahe, Wahe Guru. And this is so perfect for what we're working on because Wahe means wow, as in like happiness, ecstasy. And Guru is darkness to light. And when we're talking about this kind of darkness to light, it's not that darkness is bad. It's more that they're referring to ignorance versus knowledge or enlightenment. Wahe Guru, Wahe Guru, Wahe 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 Guru. It's a pretty easy one too, which is nice. So we'll chant this together for just a couple of minutes. It's a very powerful mantra, and you might feel the effects from it quickly. Let's bring our hands into Gyan Mudra. So pointer finger and thumb are gently touching. And then let the arms be straight if possible and allow the backs of your wrists to rest on the knees. Spine is long. You're always welcome to just listen. Otherwise, you can join in with me. Let's inhale to begin. Wahe Guru, Wahe Guru, Wahe, Wahe, Wahe Guru, 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 Wahe Guru, Wahe Guru, Wahe, Wahe, Wahe Guru. One more. Wahe Guru, Wahe Guru, Wahe, Wahe, Wahe Guru. Notice any sensations that you feel. And ask yourself, what are the main things that bring happiness and joy and peace into your life? What activities or choices? And bringing the palms together at the heart center, coming back to where we first began. And tonight, let's dedicate this practice to happiness, to choices and activities that you can continue to bring into your life and choose in your life that bring greater calm and that bring greater joy. Let's sing The Longtime Sun. This is a new version. May the long time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Guide your way on. May the long time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Guide your way on. Guide your way on. Let's send this practice to someone, imagining that they're receiving all of the benefits that you've created. Chanting 3 Satnams, Truth I Am. It's a long Sat and a little Nam. Let's inhale. The truth within me honors the truth within you. Remembering that happiness is part of our birthright, and I believe calm is too. And remembering our oneness as a community, as a family on this earth. We say together Satnam. Satnam. Thank you all so much for being here tonight. There's so many of you. Thank you, Mom. Thank you, Laura. Thank you, Chris Copping. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you, Chris Quinn. Thank you, Cami. Thank you, Amy. Thank you, Terry. Thank you, Marianne. Thank you, Riley. And a couple of you who weren't able to be here tonight, please enjoy the recording. I will send this recording out to all of you, so if you feel inspired to practice it ever again, it will always be available to you.
Thank you, Liza.
Thank you, Liza.
You're welcome. Satnam.
Thank you so much.
If you have questions during the week, email me. I'm always here. Happiness, calm, peace to you all.
Thank you, Liza.
You're welcome.
Good night, everybody.
Bye.
Good night. Sleep well.
Tomorrow, Liza.
See you tomorrow morning.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Cute dog, Sarah. Who's that?
Boo boo.
That's Boo Boo. Oh my God.
You're with us too.
Oh my goodness.